Hello there, and welcome to Docktails at Fulton, New York.
Yeah, we are just on the north side of lock number 2. Thank you, my dear.
We left
SK Yards.
SK Yards in Brewerton late, like 11.
Yeah.
And we got here, I want to say about 3?
Yeah, about 2:45, something like that.
Yeah.
And so, it was, both locks we had to wait today. It was just 2 locks.
Yeah.
E23, the last one on the Erie Canal. As you saw, we had to wait a little bit there, tied up.
The first lock, though.
And the guy gave me a head fake. He goes, "Hey, you'll have a lock open when you get there."
That's what the first guy said. Yeah.
But anyway, it didn't work out.
No.
So anyway, no bad to Travis, the lock operator there. But
he did
sometimes
apologize for
and,
miscommunication.
So we got through there. There was a drop, and then we get into lock 01 and 02. So did we do?
01, 02, yeah. Three's
right.
just
so
right
3
here.
locks, yeah.
Yeah.
So 01, we got through, and
no, we did the last Erie Canal lock.
Yeah.
And then 3 total.
Right. Yeah.
But,
So the wait was at lock 01. E23 we got through with Lonnie.
No problem.
Yeah.
Lonnie.
Yes.
Lock 23 on the Erie Canal. He's famous. So make sure you meet him when you go through.
You can tell his lock is just beautiful. I mean, trees,
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, we were surfing the channels, and we saw a local news station, and they did a special on him.
Yeah.
So we decided to meet him when we went through the locks.
So anyway, 01, we did have to wait. Travis was there. And then 02 was Sid.
Yep.
And he pointed us. He said, "Hey, on the other side of the lock here, where to tie up."
Yeah.
And so tomorrow we'll have lock 3 just right in front of us. So
on the Oswego Canal.
Yeah, on the Oswego Canal.
Yeah.
So town of Fulton, a lot of people told us there wasn't much
Every
here.
person we told that we were going to Fulton, they said, "There's nothing there." There's actually quite a lot here.
And so we tied up here between locks 2 and 3. And we actually met people on the path here. They were coming by as they were tying up, very friendly people. And we went up to Tavern on the Water.
Yes.
And we couldn't get in there because there was a wedding. So we sauntered over to
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon, which was really
oh my goodness,
a surprise.
It was a surprise.
Very good
Small
meal.
town, 5-star, 5-star level service and food. It was delicious.
And,
they have steaks and pasta, and we had an appetizer and split a meal, and it was
and
just
we still
delicious.
have some stuff to bring back.
Yeah.
So we kind of walked around the town, and there's an Advanced Auto Parts here.
What'd you get there?
We got some diesel fuel treatment there. And then there's an Arby's, and there's a Wendy's, and there's a Burger King.
Yeah.
And there's a convenience store up
Several
here.
pharmacies
And
here.
It's a neat little town. And there's a Dunkin' Donuts across the way.
No, we saw Dunkin' Donuts on this side too.
Was there one on this side too? Yeah,
they're everywhere.
So, Fulton, I would imagine in springtime, it's pretty loaded in here because there's a lot of wall space here.
Right.
And a little bit further up from where we are is Canal Harbor, and they didn't put their docks out this year. When we read about it, we'll see it tomorrow as we go by, just to the south of Lock 3.
Very sad.
The docks weren't even put in, but if you have a 42-foot boat or less, it looks like it would be a great place to stay. They had power pedestals out there, just 30 amp, but I guess what I read was there was no charge. You could stay up there, stay there for 3 days, and they had power, but at this point it looks like it's all packed up. But it would be a neat little place,
definitely.
I think, Fulton. And so, I don't. It's kind of a neat place to stay.
I agree. I highly recommend this stop.
So, tomorrow we'll kind of get up and take our leisurely way because the lock doesn't open until 7, I think, or 7 or 8. So there's a little convenience store up here where we can get some coffee, and go from there. What else happened today? Just kind of a leisurely day. It's
I know. It was
Saturday.
about 3 hours on the water. At some point, when we first started out, there were a lot of little boats around us. I think I got that on video. But other than that, not a lot of traffic. So the New Yorkers are calling it a season,
Yeah.
putting their boats up into storage.
I don't think just yet. I think they're probably going to hang out for a couple more 3 weeks.
It wasn't crowded, though,
But it
the
wasn't
second
crowded
half
today.
of our trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think, with the pandemic, too, that's probably put a damper. And a lot of people are probably pulling their boats, early.
It was a nice 3-hour roll over here.
Thanks for joining us at Docktails. And we are just going to sit here and watch the sunset. And across the river, there's a little bit of music playing out there.
Some guys over there.
Some guys playing some music. So we're going to sit here, and we will see you next time at Docktails on the Here's to Us. Thanks.